Okay. We're live. We're back. Last day. Final day, first stream. Let me set up the stream properly and we're gonna be ready. Okay, last thing, just need to send the alert. Hi, Droll, welcome. I'm good, what about you? Bum, 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 bum. Everyone, Pap is live now. Now we good. Hi to Kenzo. No, I'm not good with Sword Soul. I should have done more practice, so I'm not ready to use Sword Soul. Okay, let's actually jump right into it. Perfecto. Yes, you can say you have a couple of, I mean, probably 2 or 3 videos about Sword Soul, so you can choose whatever you like on YouTube. Blue eyes to begin with? I think it's blue eyes. Probably need this. You can say it's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. There are 3 different videos for Sword Soul. I am and welcome. So, okay, for you it's afternoon. Interesting. Hi Jalen, welcome. Everything's fine, what about you? I actually think it's blue eyes, but it could also be not blue eyes. Like, does the blue eyes kill revealed at the beginning? I honestly don't remember. But we'll see, I guess. It's blue eyes. Okay, perfect. Hi, Ali. Welcome. Oh. This is kinda beautiful. I could actually go for it and keep this guy there. He has a drop, lad. He has Kyberman drop, lad. And also Bingo Machine Go. But I can't get the droplet there, so... I don't know if I wanna just set this. Guess what? I'm gonna do this. Hi Miguel, welcome. Ciao, Colo You. Ma non ci lamentiamo, alla fine ci stiamo abbastanza divertendo con Mago Nero. Miguel, pure zombies deck. You can check the last one I made on YouTube, the one with Eldritch. Sì, sono italiano, sadly. Yes, sono italiano. Lo so, quello io. Yes, lost details, as always, as yesterday as well, guys. In the KC Cup second stage, I always do that. He has to use Dropland now, but I have Navigation Engrave. Bravo, quello io. Hi, Brown. Feeling great. What about you, my man? No, I don't need enough for Majesty, Ali. I don't need enough for Majesty. I'm actually gonna do this. I don't need enough for Majesty because now my spellcasters are unaffected. So even if you use Majesty, he can't pop them. Because I used this. And it was non-negated. The Dark Magic expanded. Dark spellcaster you control are unaffected by your opponent's card effect. Ooh, Pokemon Go. I still remember that game. I used to play that. I mean, to be honest, Brown, unless you're aiming at a specific top in the Casey Cup, who really cares about this thing? Pep, you're a genius. I wish I was, Miguel, but I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. Sorbet, it's not that new, actually. It's actually, you can get it with box chips. Yes, True Light said, not Majesty, and I think that is probably a misplay. Chat comes back, but that's still fine. I'm gonna actually go for the circle. Summon a Dark Magician, banish, take control, and win, I guess. There you go. Welcome to everyone, guys. Welcome to everyone. Hi, Rowan. Yes, sir, but he will probably get limited in my opinion. Pure zombies somehow. Have you tried Zombies the Flare? Probably it's the best thing. Hi, Alex. Does someone on TikTok wanted to see the deck list? Guys, again, if you come on YouTube, you can see it every time I go from one duel to another, so it's easier. Best Link deck in the game right now. Link deck? There's not really one that is good right now that is very good, but probably the last one. I mean, you could go with Live Twins. Live Twins, there's an hybrid version with Sky Striker. Is it true that people play OTK? I faced none this tournament, brother Rick. I'm stuck in 10k until 15k. I know it's tough. I mean, I'm stuck just a step ahead, 15k to 20k. Ma Expanded serve davvero? Colo è quella che salva tutte le partite. Perché con Expanded hai visto quando lui ha settato la trappola luce, vera luce. No, come si chiama? Il discorso è che se lui settava Majesty e la flippava per distruggere tutto, non poteva farlo perché Expanded mi protegge per tutto il turno. Expanded fa sì che tutti i miei branded, tutti i miei spellcaster oscurità sono immuni dagli effetti del mio avversario, immuni, non dagli effetti attivati, da tutti gli effetti del mio avversario. Quindi una volta che io l'attivo e non viene negata durante il turno dell'avversario e io ho almeno 3 tra Mago Nero e Maga Nera, e io mi assicuro sempre che ci siano, praticamente i due mostri non possono essere toccati, possono essere solo distrutti tramite battaglia. Questo è il segreto. I'm almost done collecting Chimera deck, which is considered a strong deck plus defense like Rebus and Kyroid. Chimera is very good actually, Roman. It's super tough to pilot, so make sure you learn well the combos, but it's super good. 18 out of 20 playing Shinobirds. Makes sense, Alex. It's probably the strongest deck. I will say better even than Blue Eyes. Probably I would say Shinobirds 0.5 and Blue Eyes tier 1. What's your YouTube name? The same that you see on TikTok, sadly. Peptrix Duel Links. Anzi, in realtà se vai sul profilo TikTok c'è nella bio c'è il link a YouTube. Vai prima. Ciao Abdul di Dark Magic Expanded stavo parlando. Ok. Did he add the monster? I mean, we don't know. I think I just start with that. Does he have the branded opening in the grave? Oh, he does. Because of the tax, of course. I will probably make it so I do what I have to, like super quick. I'll try to banish the boy. I have to do that straight away. Otherwise it becomes tough to deal with all those taxes. So grazie mille, Sedley, anche a te. Oh, Kungbak, I'm sorry, my man. Okay. I guess he has the pop everything thing. Does he? Yes, he does. Okay. It's gonna pop everything, and I kinda wanna at least try to get rid of one of the effects, as I can't banish anymore, so... Even if he pops the big boy, we don't really care, to be honest. I know he can protect, but I just have to do it. So the first pop is gone, and now we need a second one. That's it. Okay. Now we need to do it with the taxes that are there. That's the issue. The quickest way to pop him... What is that? Probably... Oh, you have too many effects to activate though. That's tough. I can just hope to draw something better. Oh, let's go for it. Yeah, I know that. Unfortunately, I know that. I don't have enough stuff. I do not have enough stuff to do it, actually. I can just attack, I guess. I think I will probably get this. There was no other way to do this. Hi, Abdul. What could I get, actually? I could get the Magician of Chaos on the field. Super quick. No, that is a problem, though. Should have not gone into this, probably. Okay, set the Branded in red, that's fine. Of course he has the droplet, right? Oh, freaking curse. Yeah, I guess I'm dead now. I'm dead. Yeah, even if I avoid this, I can't do that much. Hi, it's a burner. Just started. This is the second duel. I lost against Despia, but I won against Blue Eyes. I felt sure with that, but still. Yes, Abdul. You're surprised to see Rebecca at the top? I don't, actually. Honestly, Blue Eyes is tier 1 most because of the fact that he's super popular. But I think it could be a little bit like just a step behind Birds and Rebecca. No, I'm just playing also a couple of Droplet, even though as I predicted, they never show up. So I'm actually playing them, but Chimera Illusion reveals, right? So okay, we go for the classic combo technically. Illusion magic. What the heck is okay? No, Savvy, I like to use this. Yellow, because I think Rebecca's a little bit, just a step above, just little step above. Yeah, Savvy. If I had to listen to everyone coming into the chat and asking for a deck, I will change deck every duel. It's not how it works. I already reached the LV max. This is the second stage. Because it's a negation, actually. It's a good option, but I don't like to play it for now, at least. Oh, it does not have the fusion, so that's a good start. It does not have the fusion, but he can always have it because he has everything, basically. Hmm. No, the King of Games, no, definitely not. I'm not that good. We just drew the Chimera? Dude. Seriously. Seriously. Actually, now we can't even navigation if you think about it, because he can just negate the navigation. He has everything to overcome this.
Alright. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
No, it's me, fam. Actually, if I try to negate this Chimera fusion, he can just negate the effect with the Coetal, so... Okay, the fact that he's locked into fusion now, it makes me somehow... safe. No, I don't have it, Savvy. Honestly, it's not even worth trying to negate it. You can just use Coetal, guys, so at this point. Exactly, Lagos. It's always happening right now. I mean, why not, right?
Now's the time. I special summon a monster. I activate a quick play spell. I activate my quick play spell. Dark magic expanded.
You know why I did this? Because I forgot that now he can't respond to my effect activations. So now that he goes to Chimera Fusion, I'll make him waste both.
Now's the time. I special summon a my monster's effect activates.
Guys, please don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you. Smash the like button. And as you can see, he can't respond to this now.
From my graveyard. From my hand.
Yeah, I know he has two fusion, but at least I make him waste all of them. He made it so can attack everyone so many times, but this is live, guys, and we have 3 Dark Magician / Dark Magician Girl in the grave, so literally nothing happening right now. He can't even pop this because of Expanded. This is how crazy Expanded is.
Time to battle.
Come to me, boy. Yeah. Take some damage.
Monster attacks. My monster's effect activates.
Literally nothing can happen.
It's not over yet. My monster's effect activates. Playtime is
Why is he doing again?
monster.
Dude, stop.
My monster's effect activates.
Dude.
Here we go.
Okay. At least he changed path.
Let's do this. My monster attacks.
Oh, that's sad, actually.
I activate my continuous track. Eternal soul. My ever. I activate magician's rod's effect. With this, here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
What can he summon from grave? Nothing that matters. We can negate effects, though. But we have the Expanded.
Magician's rod. I activate magician's rod's effect. Now, my monster's effect activates. I activate my quick play spell. Dark magic expanded. I activate the dark magician's effect.
Very nice.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark magical circle.
I actually have lethal. This is 1700. Even though he can pop 1 card on the field, so even his own card can pop. So that's the problem. I need to get rid of the boy first. So I'm gonna do it by special summoning a Dark Magician.
I activate dark magical circle's effect.
He can't respond to the spell trap activation. What does that thing? What? From your hand or graveyard? Okay, we don't care.
Alright. I special summon a mod. I expect it.
Apprentice gives him...
Activates.
Search, that's fine. This is 1700, and with this it becomes even more. Okay, so I guess we have lethal. There's nothing he can do to stop us, I assume. Can he use something? No, he can't, right? I think we won.
Time to battle. The Dark Magicians attack together. Dark burning magic. I activate my quick play spell. Dark magic expanded.
There you go. Easy peasy. Again, probably 70-80% of Dark Magician's wins rely on Dark Magic Expanded. Again, if I have to say something I always want to see in my hand, it's Dark Magic Expanded. Apprentice cannot be destroyed, yeah, but we don't care about that. Freeze, thank you so much for the follow. The expanded clash, really beautiful actually. I mean, I had other ways to deal with that. I could have just summoned another Dark Magician, go into a level 7 steal, and do stuff anyway. But Sky Striker, that's... Oh, I hate Sky Striker. And at that point I could have just... The problem of... yeah, the problem of Big Guy is that the effect could have been negated by the Coeral Engrave or from the Mirror Souls Knight. That is the problem, unfortunately, but still. At that point I could have just... I should have just done a different path, even though he had 2 Chimera on the field, so... It was tough to shut them down. Because one, you banish one with the effect of Circle, then I should have probably tried to go into Magician of Chaos to have more stuff. We all do. Come on, reveal the engage. We all know you have the engage, come on. Which deck annoys you the most? Probably Sky Striker. Because right now it's the only deck that has a searchable Kaiju, and that annoys me. You can just search Kaiju, so no matter what board you make, no matter what unbeatable boss you make. He's digging for engage. Did he got it? The fact that he's waiting makes me think that maybe he didn't get engaged. Odeon can too. Yeah, but not on command. Like, only when he goes second and it's just one time. Do you realize these guys literally have an engage that can search... an engage that can search the freaking Omni... the freaking Kaiju? That's what I hate about that. Do I play the Dark Magic attack anymore? Yes, I do. I do play Dark Magic attack. Kind of feel like I need to do this. But then what I'm left with, I have nothing else. Even though with Illusion of Chaos I can grab the other boy. So technically I should start with this. Even though I kind of want the circle, not gonna lie to you. I mean, I can get it later. Yeah, for now I start with this.
I activate Magician's Soul
Dark Magic Attack! I could... I mean, what did he have? Oh, okay, he had that. I could just go with double casted caster and attack directly if you think about it. And I won. Do you think he has it? Feels like he doesn't have it. Do I just go double casted caster and go for lethal? Yes, and you know why? Because I can send the Dark Magician from my hand, so that with expanded he becomes unaffected. There you go. Now if he had... I mean, even if he had more spells in grave, we could have Dark Magic expanded to go for it. Pep, qual è il miglior modo per liberare un personaggio su Duel Links? Perché devo portare Yugioh al livello 38 e non so quale modo più efficiente. Abdul, io non... in realtà è molto più semplice di quello che credi e purtroppo la risposta non piace a molti. Semplicemente devi entrare nel gioco ogni 4 ore, 4-5 ore, e farti in autoduel i personaggi. Metti un deck che puoi mettere autoduel per 3 ovviamente. Io questo faccio, lo spiego nella guida delle gemme che è vecchia di 2 anni fa ma è ancora super in tema, cioè nel senso non c'è niente da aggiornare perché è quello che va fatto. Io entro anche quando lavoro in smart, poiché li faccio in autoduel e non devo fare niente, faccio un click, mi metto a fare gli autoduel ogni 4-5 ore quando devo formare qualcuno e basta. L'altra premura che mi prendo è andare in ogni mondo e duellare i duellanti leggendari che spawnano, li faccio sempre tutti perché i duellanti leggendari ti possono dare qualche gemma, a volte capita, quindi mi prendo questa premura, se devo formare un personaggio vado ogni 4-5 ore, mi ricordo, entro nel gioco, faccio gli autoduel per 3 e in 5 minuti finisco. Poi se ti vuoi fare anche due altri duellanti leggendari perdi almeno un quarto d'ora perché devi andare nel mondo, poi cambi il personaggio e quant'altro. Però questo faccio, alla fine questo serve, cioè serve un quarto d'ora ogni 5 ore e finisci, La gente si lamenta di farmare, ma questo, cioè non devi manco stare impegnato. Se stai guardando la TV, per esempio, stai facendo altro e hai il telefono, tu accendi il telefono ogni 4-5 ore, ti fai i duellanti ovviamente nella notte, non sono così pazzo che mi sveglio la notte. Però io dalla mattina, la prima cosa che faccio, mi sveglio, faccio i duellanti, se devo farmare, faccio i duellanti, tutti i duellanti. Passano altre 4-5 ore, si fa pranzo, le rifaccio, pomeriggio le rifaccio, prima di andare a dormire le rifaccio, questo è, niente di eccezionale. Yes, Abdul, I have more than one DM video. With my luck, opponent will have Kuribo in end. And who cares, Selborner? We have Dark Magic expanded. Keep in mind that the casted caster is a dark spell caster, so he gets actually protected by Dark Magic expanded. That's what we want. Figurati Abdul, alcuni ti dicono spendi i soldi per i vagabondi, ma non ti serve, cioè veramente non serve. Io non li ho mai spesi i soldi per i vagabondi, quelli là extra, ma non servono proprio mai. Se ti ricordi di fare sta cosina ogni 4-5 ore, capisco che da un certo punto di vista ti sembra pure un po' da malato, ma la verità è che se vuoi giocare un gioco efficientemente e non vuoi spendere i soldi, questo è. E per me è diventato un lavoro, visto che faccio il content creator e faccio video su YouTube. Mi serve fare sta cosa e io ormai la prendo al lavoro, cioè io ogni 4-5 ore, che sia sul telefono, che sia sull'iPad o che sia sul PC, piglio e li faccio, basta, semplice. May I know, bro, KC Cup decklist currently? Yes, compar, you may know. This is the decklist. Ok? Take a screenshot. Io Abdul onestamente faccio semplicemente, c'ho i 6 samurai, di verità. Un deck abbastanza classico, che ce li avevo, metto i 6 samurai e non ho il 100% di win rate ovviamente, che briccano pure loro, ma sti cavoli, cioè il 70-80% li vinci ed è quello che ti serve poi fondamentalmente. Cioè cercare il 100% di vittorie è snervante ed impossibile, non ci perdere tempo. Alexa, stop. Hi Andre, how's it going? I reached 20k. I could have reached them yesterday with the last duel of the stream, but I misplayed. I actually, so this is the 4th duel that I introduced a couple of droplet and they never showing up to my hand. David Wild, 30 cards too many. You could be right, but in this deck they're not an issue because we have tons of searchers here. Literally tons of searchers, so, and tons of draws. È vero, Logos ha ragione, ma per esempio io ragazzi, con Sex Samurai ci metto 3-4 trappole, tipo il Compulsory, che è la cosa più veloce. Ci metti il Compulsory per 3, così se deve rimuovere un mostro fa veloce, lo butta via e attacchi diretto. Cioè, anche queste, cioè... Ma niente di eccezionale. Mi pare c'avevo pure un Lost Wind, ma quello forse è peggio. Graceful Charity is a fair and balanced card, by the way. Lost, but keep in mind that, I mean, it's only behind a skill, right? Pep, are there in gem investment you regret? Mines are Melodious and Magnet Warriors, both when they were meta. No, Logos, you know, because I have no regrets on my investment, because I never invested for something that was meta. My final purpose was always to either get a deck that I liked to play, so I didn't care if it was meta or not, or it was support that I could use for the decks that I love. For example, I spent for the Emancipator, but really what I wanted was the Dragite, and the Emancipator as a synchro engine to expand and actually improve my starter synchro deck. So honestly, I never regret anything because I just go for what I want. I skipped a lot of tier 1 decks just because I don't care. So I never regret anything. And that's the most important thing, to be honest. You should never chase meta, guys. Especially because if you think about it, the only good... unless you join actively a lot of competitive tournament, you only need to reach COG here. And let's be honest, if you wait for the last week of the month, you can reach COG even with the shittiest deck, if you know how to play. In the last week, you can reach COG with literally everything, so... Okay. Back to the old friend. What do we do? How do we handle this, dude? We have to trigger the Omni Negation somehow. We have to force the Omni Negation. How do we have the Sir Servant? Yes. How do we force the Omni Negation, dude? I could force it with this, technically. Because he can't respond to it. Honestly, probably that's the best plan. He has to negate that and then we're chilling. And now at the point, do I care for the back row? I could care for the back rows. I could care for the back rows and do this. Let's start with... Jinzo, thank you so much for the membership, my man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you. So let's start with this, actually. Let's be afraid of impermanence. I always actually... Yeah. I always misplayed, guys. Because I thought that I had to save this, but this is what we have to force the Omni Negation with. The only bad thing is that I do not have enough Dark Magician. If I do this, he's gonna pop it. That's the problem, right? This can bounce just a monster. Car. Okay, car. Dude. Thank you so much, Chins. Appreciate that, my man. Thank you. Grande, Andrea. Dark magic attacker. Oh, droplet. That's a good one. Now I have 2 of them. Okay. I have Soul Servant. I'm gonna start with this, so that I make sure he can't respond to my spells anymore. That's the plan. It's not about being unaffected, it's that now he can't respond to my spells anymore. Even though probably the plan would have been to go into the double casted caster, but he has a couple of interruptions, so we can't really handle both. What box do you think is coming this month? I have no idea, Sevi, unfortunately. No idea. No response? Thank you. I wish I had something better though, dude. That's so freaking sad. He cannot negate Rod anymore, so we can get one more search, basically. Another Soul Servant. Oh, he's got Droll. No! Freaking Droll, dude. Freaking Droll. I mean, with this set, I should be pretty okay. Unless this comes back to hand. Kenny? Yeah, he has lower par. Dude, I hate this. Droll killed me. Yeah, it's bad against PA. You can't pop them. Yes! Time limit. Yes, he can't pop them anyway. Because guys, I use this. With 2 spellcast, with 2 Dark Magician / Dark Magician Girl. With 2, your opponent cannot activate response. And spell traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Yes! Honestly, this is the first time that I opened my eyes and I actually realized that I have to start with the Ultimate Fusion when I play against them. I have to bait the Omni Negation, and I have to do it with Ultimate Fusion. Guys, give me just a minute. Here I am. I think he needs update. I think we need more time, honestly. Even though this could still be something to keep the casual players into the game, because casual players can get some more win against super complicated decks. The darkness is here to stay. You mean that? You mean that, Damon? Guardian is his charity, okay. We have finally a droplet in our hands. Honestly, at this point I was not even sure he existed. Oh, finally a droplet in our starting end.
Magician's Rod. I activate Magician's Rod's effect.
What? Yes, Droll. What does he have?
Illusion magic.
It's Vader or Imperm, and if it's that, I guess we can't go for the full combo. Alright, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, so that's tough. Because now he's gonna...
Secrets of dark magic.
He's just gonna stop our draw, right?
I fusion summon a monster. The dark.
Jeez. I know what's coming, right? Yeah, what I pray, I know what that is, so I know. Of course it's Vader. We can't activate this now, but at least... Yeah, that's such. We're still doing it in the draw phase, I guess. Eternal Soul.
I set this card face down. I set a card. I set a card. With this, I end my turn.
My turn. I draw.
I activate my trap card. Magician Navigation. My hammer. Now's the time. I special summon a monster. I activate the Dark Magician's effect.
He's got Droplet, right? Yeah. Droplet, painful decision, lost a dragon.
I activate my quick play spell.
Oh, of course he's gonna target the mind on air. Of course. Of course they always open Droplet. Of course they always open Droplet. You open Veiler and Droplet. That's literally insane. Jeez. Of course.
This card is
Of course. Of course it's got just the droplet. Of course. Dude, it makes no sense. Literally no sense. We just did now. Logos, because I used Veiler, I used navigation in his draw phase, so it was just sent this turn. Because he had Veiler and droplets to begin with, of course. For example, in this case, if we had the expanded in end, we could have avoided the Veiler. Yeah, Lost. I agree with you, that's way too much. And he was also lucky to get the droplet. Like, at least I could have stopped this, you know? But nothing instead. Again, just by saving droplet, we could have stopped this and maybe would have been in a bad spot. But again, he was also lucky to get the drop. This dude has the perfect duel right here. One copy Veiler. I don't think he has one copy Veiler. I hope he does not have just one copy, otherwise that would be... Jeez. He has lethal anyway, we can just attack with everyone and he's fine. Even without Ixi summoning, honestly. Yeah. Hi Aaron, welcome. Like, if you think about it, they also get the Stamping Destruction. They also get the backward removal. Dude, give me a freaking break. Nice, Erlon. I'm from Italy.
This is my key to victory. If we both
Duel. It's my
You know, at a certain point, it's either just Rebecca or just Shinobird's Gale. We have nothing more than that. It's just those two. Konami did a good job at making new characters meta. Yes. Yes. And if you think about it, like, a character like Rebecca could have had nothing different. Like, if you do something less, the skill is not worth it. The only thing that I'm, you know, a little bit surprised is that this deck does not require specific investment. Like, of course, yeah, you can get the drop, the impermanence. Those are cards. Those are tech cards, though. It's not specific for this deck. So technically, you could build a very good deck with this, because this can be abused in so many ways. I think after the KC Cup, I have to check this, because I didn't create a single deck with this. I didn't have time to explore this. Yeah, Suchiya, very probably. And thank you so much for the follow to the bird, I guess. That's a board emote. Hi, Clay. Yes, it is. Yep, it is. Abdul, con la Secrets of Dark Magic. La fusione.
It's my turn. I draw a card.
Gotcha! I activate my monster's effect. I activate this. I special summon a monster.
Let the game.
For example, right now, I could try to force... I could try to have a couple of Dark Magician engraved so that I activate first Expanded and he can't respond to my Ultimate Fusion. That is probably what I wanted to do. What I would like to do. But how do I send it to Dark Magician engrave? One is here, and probably the second one is gonna be this. You know what? Let's just force this, as I did before.
I activate a quick play spell.
Oh, he let me do this? That is a mistake, dude. That is such a mistake. Okay, the Omni is gone. Oh, he's cutting gears, so I didn't see it. I was sure it was the level 7. I was so sure it was level 7. I didn't see it, guys. Seriously.
From my hand, I activate a spell. I activate Magician's Soul's effect.
That move was so obvious. I activate my monster's effect. Now, I special summon a monster.
I activate Illusion of Chaos's effect.
I need these to get the fusion. But apparently I have no Dark Magician.
Magician's Rod. I activate Magician's Rod's effect.
Of course, it's got the impermanent as well.
The card I set.
And I have nothing to dodge it. I'm dead. Guys, it's my fault. I didn't pay attention to Dingirsu. I honestly didn't pay attention to Dingirsu.
Activate my quick play spell, Soul Servant.
Secrets is useless without the Dark Magicians, right? So... I have a couple of expanded, but not enough Dark Magician. But not enough Dark Magicians. You know what? We try Circle. Yeah, but what can we get with Circle? Not enough. I mean, we get these on top and we pray, I guess. Oof. Dude, beautiful. I guess we still have a way somehow to do something. Now I just wish I kept, I mean, no, even if I had, with too much Dark Magic expanded, if I had the ritual, that could have been super nice right now, actually. And maybe it would have been better to have the double casted caster. Not enough time, but I could have popped basically just this. What he could have done next turn? That's my question, because probably I should have set one of the expended and then attack with the other. Setting one expended and then go with the other would have been better, because I could have attacked and get rid of this, because there's one protection. So it would have been left with Dingirsu no material. This guy that does nothing, a back row, but I would have had an expanded for next turn to be safe. That's Saj. But again, we kinda had a chance. Hi, Agent R. Dragon Ruler, that's true, you're right. You can go with the Xyz level 7. But again, not sure it would have changed the thing, but the problem was that I didn't notice Dingirsu. I was sure it was the level 7 that pops, like I was not paying attention because I said, you know, it's always the same turn 1, and instead it was not. But again, I don't think I would have had a chance to do that. At least not without the droplet that is here and never shows up. Droplet would be a lifesaver. Yeah, it's here, but how do I get it? That's why I don't know how the tier 1 do, but they always have droplet in ends. That never happens to me. Honestly, Sabunner, I don't think those effects, those things are enough. I think they felt enough because we got an insane power creep. Like there was, we had these insane skills with the cards, like more the skills than the cards, to be honest. And they helped feel like those nerfs were enough. But trust me, if no card was added after the ban list, you would have not felt the nerf. Trust me. The nerfs were not enough. They did it because the community want them, but and also to make the new decks shine a little bit more compared to the old meta. That's just the reason. In my opinion, for DM, I guess it's better with Veiler. Veiler, you think it's better? I don't know. I mean, because you can use as a fusion or what? Like, honestly, Lost, I think I had more times where my opponent opened the droplet in his starting end than the times I actually won with the Mind Zone Air to make him reveal the hand. There were more times he had droplet and still somehow overcome it than me winning because of Mind Zone Air on the field. Honestly, I think you can, if someone got the patience to do that. But you could check the streams, and I'm actually 80% sure that it happened more times that them opening droplet and thanks to droplet overcoming the Mind on Air combo, rather than me winning because of it. Okay. The navigation in my hand does literally nothing. So let's start thinning the deck. I probably need the expanded more. What I want him to negate? Question. I can make him negate this, and I'm chilling then. He has to negate this, no matter what happens.
Here's what I
Seriously, the duplicate can target it. Oh, come on. Give me a break. These bounces. Return to the hand. Okay.
Now's the time. I fusion summon a monster.
In the end, I have both. That's actually super nice.
I unite these in the ultimate. Behold,
Thanks, AK Slasher.
Dragon Master.
Misia, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much to Miyamotoshi for the follow. Thank you, guys. We are just afraid of that now.
I activate illusion of chaos's effect.
I'm just afraid of the other back rows, basically. I need one more Dark Magician in grave so I feel safe. Okay. Perfect. That's super okay.
Magician's Rod. I activate Magician's Rod's effect.
Nice one! Congrats! He becomes unaffected. And Droplet then. Of course.
activate a quick play spell.
Perfect hand, by the way. Did he use the spell negate? Not yet. Wow. So no, it doesn't matter for me to use this. Wow.
I set a call. Time to battle. Dragon Master Knight. Dragon Saber
I
Blast.
knew that would happen. I activate my monster's effect.
My turn
It's
is
my
done.
turn. I draw.
Oh, this has 0 attack, dude. Yeah, because it was negated in the end.
I activate an equip spell. From my hand, I activate a spell card. Hilika, Descendant of Gusto. Hilika's effect activates when it's summoned.
Yeah, I can just attack with the 1,000 here and he's one.
Water and movement chill.
I could have Link summoned, probably. I could have Link summoned. I misplayed. I could have gone into at least Masquerena before just why leaving like that. That was so stupid. Masquerena, so I could have used this. Yeah, that was stupid. Even though you can just stop Masquerena, I mean, of course, but... And again, guys, once again, what do I lost to? Droplet. I literally lost the droplet. I'm doing this because I want everything to be popped. I get this back to my hand. And now, because everything is popped, I can use the effect and summon a monster in defense position. If he has no other monster, I'm safe. Oh, we can negate it. Right. Yeah, I tried. Otherwise, I would have lost anyway. That was my only path. Hi everyone, yes, I was 20k right now, I just dropped, but I'm playing just because, guys, I love to stream it, that's it. Again, guys, against Droplet you do nothing. But probably, I don't know if I could have survived here now. If the Scott is sent to grave, does that mean also if we send him, or if he just goes to grave? Because that could have been different. Going first. Dark Magician? Dark Magician? No. What is that? What skill does he have, guys? It's not Master of Dark and Chaos. So what is that? Interesting. We'll see. But Chimera reveals at the beginning, so it's not Chimera. Yeah, the spells we need is illusion magic and diffusion, right? But I'm keeping the Illusion of Chaos as a monster to fuse with, so sending this back and then I'm searching it, of course. Dragon Master Knight. There you go. Perfect. Love you, boy. Thunder Dragons, okay. Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons hadn't revealed? Who knows, I mean. We still have... The skill to... What's the skill to steal? Yes, mi siamo. I stream at the same time on both. I need to play something else in case it's not related to the skill. What should I play? Probably Kiko to banish stuff. What you think? Kiko or the Hane, I guess? Let's see. Shall your hand be revealed? Oh, it's Exosisters. Double expanded is actually nice. Here comes the Cyclone. So what skill it is, though? How do you play... What do you play? Which skill do you play with that? Kiko is not the worst option? Yeah, Kiko could be nice. Breaker. Oh. He drew, of course, Martha. Like, of course.
From my hand. I activate my quick play spell. Dark magic expanded. I activate the dark magician's effect. Breaker, the magical warrior. Breaker, the magical warrior's effect activates. I remove a spell counter to activate Breaker's effect.
Yes, you can't, dude. Yes, HNR.
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack position.
Hane technically gives you a pop. What does Hane do if I play Witchcrafter Hane? Hi Hijit Can Pep, what do you think about Exosister Sky Striker deck? I have no idea. I never play, I mean, I'm not a Sky Striker player and I'm not an Exosister player, so I can't give you proper advice. I don't know.
My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
I'm just sad that I have the second expand and it probably is gonna be popped or something. Because we can't really do anything right now.
All right. Exceed summon. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
As he banishes it.
Activate my quick play spell. Dark
I'm sad that I literally lost both. I should have not set the second one. I actually can use this and... Does he reveal anything? I don't think so, right? I'm doing this now.
activate magician's rod's effect.
Sì, sì Abdul, perché ho almeno 3 Dark Magician o Dark Magician Girl. 1, 2 e 3. Tutti e 3 gli effetti.
All right. I exceed summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Quello infatti l'unico segreto per cui The Dark Magician fa cose.
I set this card face down.
What does Returnia do?
Let's do this. My monster attacks.
Now this is bad. If I saved my expended, I would have been so much better right now.
I activate my quick play spell. Soul Servant. Now's my chance. My monster expected you for that. My monster's effect activates.
If I had expanded, I would have been safe. You know? And I could have chained here to protect my monster.
All right. Exceed summon. I activate my quick play spell.
You have to draw straight away, otherwise he can banish it, basically. Now I can do this.
Now's my chance.
We have Chaos Form, though.
Activates.
He played perfect. He can change Returnia banished, that's true. I think he misplayed here because he should have banished this from in the graveyard. He should have banished the Soul Servant, actually.
Now's my chance.
What does this say?
Activates.
Can activate cards affecting the graveyard this turn. Okay, too late, we don't care.
Here I go.
He can banish this, so we're just waiting, I guess. What does the Returnia do once again? Banish what it does. Banish it. Oh, it's 2 banish, basically. Wow. Interesting.
Magician's Rod. I activate Magician's Rod's effect. I activate my continual spell. Dark Magical Circle.
Nguyen, probably at the end of the month or at the beginning of the next month.
I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates.
And that's fine.
From my hand, I activate a ritual spell. I ritual summon a monster. Magician. I activate my field spell. Magician's Salvation. Magician of Chaos's effect activates. Now's my chance. I activate my quick play spell. Dark Magic Expanded. From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. I unite these spells in the ultimate. Behold! I set this card face down. Let's battle!
Yes! Yep. Now we can negate Returnia. Why? No, we didn't negate Returnia. He actually, I mean, I think the only thing I didn't understand, why didn't he banish the Dragon Master Knight? He could have done it. Because the second effect of Returnia was live. I mean, EX summoned that turn, so he could have used the second effect of Returnia to banish one more card, and he could have banished the 5k. So I don't know why he did that. I have a question. When I have an effect that makes my opponent revealed, how can I see it clearly? You have to click with your... If you turn in on your phone, you have to click with your fingers on the cards. With the otherwise, if you're from PC, with the mouse, of course. Starboy, thank you so much for the sharing. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate you. Anyway, guys, we have like the yugioh level has risen like, dude, it's so freaking tough. Chimera. A lot of chimeras.
Here I go. I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. All right. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. All right.
I know, Nyang, I know. I always played here, so for me it was just easy to click, guys. For me it was easier.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. All right. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
I used to play on my phone and it's not easy. Okay, I already read that. Sorry, guys. I had to answer.
Quick play spell.
Oh! I meta fusioner. We need expanded for sure. Here, yeah. If you, Andre, if you think about it, when you play Dark Magician, you either have expanded or access to expanded, or you did. Especially when you go second. Expanded is so, it's just so much. He has literally everything here, right? He has the Coetal, he has the Swords Knight. He's just missing the Swords Knight right now.
All right. I special summon a monster.
The Swords Knight... Oh, he's here. Okay, never mind.
My monster's effect activates.
This is bad because we have two cards we don't want to see in our starting end.
I set this card face down. Now's the time.
Dovresti giocare tipo Magical Eyes Fusion. Ma non hai Secrets of Dark Magic. E come fai a giocare Mago Nero senza Secrets of Dark Magic? Guys, please don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you. Smash the like button. Hi, David. How was your day, my man? Welcome.
Exceed summon.
Dueler is perhaps a good choice. Oh, I wish she got this actually.
Here I go.
Ah.
My turn. I draw a card.
Oh, expanded to begin with is always a good start, right?
I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates. I expected you to do that. My monster's effect
Okay, he's not. So he's not having the protection from effect. That's a good thing. He only has protection from. Oh no, he does it. He has it. Never mind. He does have it.
Now is the time. I special summon a monster. Now, my monster's effect activates.
That was bad, dude. That was really bad. And both times he didn't got the navigation. Dude, how lucky you are. I mean, I could just start with the Ultimate Fusion, pop this, and cut out already both of the effects, even though you can get it back, technically. The Great Double, you win, Pap. You say so? Yeah, but we have to get rid of those first, right? So we have to summon the Dark Magician and then the Dark Magic attack. Okay, you're right. So, Dark Magic attack, this. But we need the Secrets of Dark Magic. And he can just stop it. That's the issue. We don't have enough. No, you don't. He can stop Rod, guys. Andre, he can stop Rod, so how do I search that? So, with Ultimate Fusion... Oh, I can use this! I can use this to summon the double-casted caster? Is that what you're telling me? No, that mentions Blue Eyes by Dragon. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't. No. I want to show you, but I can't. Yeah, I guess you got that. That was a smart thing. No, I can't do nothing, guys, literally. No, Andre, no, Andre, I can't. I guess you realized it too. It's not stupid. Yeah, I really had... I mean, probably should have not got this. That's the issue. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. With Ultimate Fusion would have been super nice though, right, Andre? No, but it would have been too broken. Like, having access to that would have been too much. Nice, now we have the Dark Magic attack ready. How many Dark Magician we have? Oh, just two. Not enough. He has to find a way to remove this. Otherwise he knows I have dark magic attack.
I activate my spell card. Dark magic attack. Now's my chance.
Chalice.
My face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
I actually can't do that much if you think about it, because now we can just use this to summon this, and I will be in trouble. No, we can't, because this is not a normal monster. If I attack, it's gonna summon this, right? These being there does not do anything, so what do I do? He can steal this though. Or he can pop it. But if I put this in defense position, even if he steals it, it's not gonna be a problem for me, I guess. It's not an effect at Aemon. I don't have enough Dark Magician, unfortunately. I do not have enough Dark Magicians.
Let's battle.
Can't do that much. I kind of want him to pop this, though. No, I can't do that much. I have to wait.
I expect
Here he comes.
my monster's effect activates. Now's the time. I special summon a monster. Now, my monster's effect activates.
Maybe I should have forced it, though. That was the mistake. I should have forced it.
I specials now. My monster's effect.
Because now I confuse again. He has one more fusion, dude.
My turn is here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
I should have attacked, probably.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. I'm counting on you. Fusion summon. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
He's summoning that anyway. I guess I've lost. Secrets was the worst pick right now.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster. I activate a quick play spell. My monster's effect activates.
I should have forced to attack at least, so he summoned this and he didn't have all of this again.
Now's the time. Link summon.
This is
My monster's
the most beautiful thing for us, basically.
I set a card. Time to battle. Let's do it.
I had to put both in defense to save me. With both in defense, I would have saved myself. No, we don't have a chance. Honestly, the Secrets of Dark Magic draw was so bad. Hi, Ibrahim, welcome. Again, I'm playing Tear Droplet, guys, and I never saw them. Literally never. Dude.
Here I go. Here I go. A true duelist must face every challenge. Duel.
Oh, finally, I called for the Droplet and here it comes.
My turn.
Branded.
Let's engage. From my hand, my field spell activates.
What did I say I wanted to change? I don't remember.
My field
Something for the combo navigation when I do not go for mind on air.
All right. I fusion summon a monster. My monsters effect.
Yeah, I got rid of Mahad because I wanted to play the Droplet. I played a couple of Droplet, removing Mahad and the second circle.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Kiko, yeah, it's either Kiko or Witchcrafter Hane, right? Witchcrafter Hane, not really for the fact that they can't be targeted, but I think more for the fact that they does she have a pop? This cutting a spell card, isn't it something like that? Koala Hitam, thank you so much for the follow.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
He's got okay.
Let's engage.
We start by popping that. There's no branded opening, so I guess we start with that straight away. Pops face-up cards. Yeah, that's what I have to decide. Don't know what to remove also, but still.
I expected you to do that. I use my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Okay. Does he have the Dark Lord monster in it? I mean, even if he does, we have the Droplet, so... Actually, we could pop that instead. We could pop the big boy.
Here I go.
Starving Venom? To make it super big, but we can always banish it eventually, so...
Unite me, sir, in the ultimate. Behold, the supreme dragon. Now, my monster's effect activates. I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates. Here I go.
Oh, it's not for branded, but it's not for branded, but in general as another monster to have.
This is my
It depends on his back row, really.
Magician's Rod. I activate Magician's Rod's effect.
I know, but I have droplet. That's why I'm chilling.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
I can use that because this guy I can just banish it. Let me see what we got actually. Maybe I should use this. Yeah. Well, we want to have 100%. Probably a monster, right? Yes.
I activate my quick play spell, Soul Servant.
If I go for the ritual guy, I can't banish, but I can banish that boy and I have lethal then. Yes, that should be enough. Can do this something. Yes, that can come back then. Oh, I hate this thing. If I summon a Dark Magician instead, banish, then what else? That's tough.
Secrets of dark magic.
Let's do this anyway.
Fusion summon. Master. I activate Master of Chaos's effect. My ever. I activate Dark Magical Circle's effect. Time to battle. Go, Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack! It's not over yet. Now, my field spell activates. Here I go. I special
Yeah, I know, but I could have done nothing else. I probably misplayed. I should have put on top a card with circle that I could have got 100%. But it was just a spell, but there was no spell that could have been super useful. I already had the secrets, basically. I just hope he doesn't have straight away another Dark Lord guy. Oh, he didn't have the Dark Lord guy, dude. Actually, we did. We did. Yeah, because he can go into the guy that reduces attack to 0. So we did.
Here I go. Fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. I set this card face down.
Why didn't he grab a normal summon? Why didn't he grab a normal summon? Oh, right, this stays there. Interesting. This is level 8 fusion. That's correct.
Let's battle. Let's do it. I cannot afford to lose. I refuse to lose. Still believe in my cause.
Reparation of rights. Not the card that I needed right now, to be honest. Yeah. I wish I still had the other boy. This.
Let's battle. Attack, Master of Chaos. Exactly what I was waiting for.
I'm dead.
I reveal my face now card. I activate
I'm dead. Can't believe it. It's got the droplet. Of course. Of course. Dude. Yeah, all in fusion monsters goes to 0. Honestly, I'm losing against... honestly, I'm losing against... not the top tiers. Duels that I could win. Also makes your spellcasters untargetable. Yes, but as I was actually thinking with Olgator yesterday, it just does a worse job than expanded. So if I forgot to add them, actually to add something at least, because it does. Oof, I have no spellcaster though. I was selling. It's just, you know. Yes, Morningstar. Why don't trade the first? I don't know. The fact that it does just a worse job than expanded, because expanded just makes me unaffected and we don't care, you know. So I wouldn't get Hane because of the non-targeting thing, but I would probably get it for something else.
Here is Exoservice Ascended Sage.
I build the overlay network. I exceed summon.
Appear! Number 39! Utopia Double!
I used Exoservice Armed Sage to exceed summon Utopia.
I can add a Zexo weapon in my deck to my hand.
I used Exoservice Ascended Sage to exceed summon Utopia.
This means I can acquire a rank-up magic card from my deck.
I use one overlay unit to activate Utopia Double's effect. I build the overlay network. I exceed summon. I special summon a monster.
Yeah, because that's it. The rogue decks have, like, you're not fully prepared for the rogue decks. That's the problem.
I activate my monster's effect. I activate rank up magic limited variance force.
Like, with all of this stuff, at least I could have gotten a droplet. No.
I special
This could be the first duel we could actually... If you think about it, with all of the duels we had, we never bricked so hard. Now, we have to see what we draw, but we never bricked so hard with no spellcaster monster. That's actually something, guys.
You know what to do, Yuba.
sure do. I exceed summon a monster.
And we just have to pop this. Wait, did he search for the... Yeah, the counter trap. Hi, Mappe. How is this fun? You mean playing against this? I mean... Yeah, if I didn't break... Guys, this is the first time we bricked. I can't believe it. This is the first time we literally bricked. First time. It never happened, like in what? In more than 50 duels. It never happened.
Activate my
Yeah, we can't do nothing. I'm just...
I know. I activate my monster's effect.
This was already a misplay, actually, to be fair. This is a misplay.
I activate my quick play spell, Soul Servant.
Yeah, no matter what we do, we can't really do anything.
Here I go.
I can't even use this.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
Okay, didn't fail this.
Check out the card I sent.
Can you answer my question above? Gassen, I actually answered you, but you didn't listen to me. I answered you. How can I see clearly? You have to click on that. If you're on the PC, you have to go with the mouse on the hand. If you're from phone, you should tap with your finger. And if you can see it clearly, you should go card by card, trying to pick it with your finger. There's nothing else you can do. Seven or lower dark spell cost. Okay. Here it comes. Apprentice. There's Kiko. Cannot banish cards from other player's graveyard. So basically no DD Crow. But if you think against Shinobird is not that bad. He can't banish Spirit Monster from the grave with this. That is not... Kiko is not that bad. Blue Eyes cannot banish Majesty. Cannot banish Kaibaman the Legend. What else? Dragons? Dragons don't care. Dragons don't care. I mean, they can just... Probably the Dragon Ruler stuff. Dragon Links yet? No. Never actually, this Kissy Cup. You're talking about my opponent's end, right? Yes. Honestly, I don't know, because I always play on PC then, Gassen. I thought that was the way he worked. It also... hard counter Soul. True. Okay, let's start picking the boy, and then we'll see, because the other one is Hane. You can discard one spell, then target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. These could be interesting. These could be super interesting as well. I don't know. There's nothing else, right? Heroes confused with Miracle Fusion. Okay, Kiko will be. Kiko will be. What else? What do... honestly, Did Droplet made us win at least one duel? I don't know. I mean, at least this guy is searchable, you know what I mean? This thing is too random at this point. Frick it. I'm gonna pick them out. What else could I need? A second Illusion of Chaos could be useful. A second Secrets. Or back again to a second circle. Probably second circle is the least useful. Let's go with this. Also, you cannot normal or special any monsters and dark spellcast. So technically, if I summon Kiko after, like if I get Kiko after the turn 1 and I draw it, I can actually normal summon it. I can still normal summon it and chill.
I can call it
Let's engage. Once you step up,
Duel. Here goes. My turn. I can this card is I can call a genius, but also a prodigy. Show yourself, Luster Dragon number 2. Show yourself, Luster Dragon number 2.
Pam 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 pam.
Here I go! Exceed summon! I activate my monster's effect. I'll play this. I activate my monster's effect. I activate a spell card. From my hand, I activate a spell card. Here I go! Fusion summon! I activate my spell card. Graceful Charity! From my hand, I activate a spell card. I activate my monster's effect. Luster Dragon!
Banana pam para pam pam pam.
Now! Link summon! I activate my monster's effect. Come out and play! I special summon a monster. Come out and play! I exceed summon a monster. I'm setting a card. I set a card. I set a card.
Triple shot.
My turn.
my turn. I draw a card.
Illusion magic.
Can't let you do that. I activate my monster's effect. Here I go. Now's my time. I activate my monster's effect.
Here I go. Here I go.
We have the expanded. Super tough, guys. I can get the Dark Magician if I wanted to, so maybe this is not needed. I have the Fusion as well. Okay. Let me do this at this point.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. I unite these heroes in the ultimate. Behold!
So obvious. I activate my trap. Here I go. I special
Okay, perfect.
summon.
Magician's Rod.
What? Why didn't I get the effect? I misclicked? Oh, dude. Seriously. Okay, I'm super dead right now. Jeez, I literally lost +1.
I activate my quick play spell. Secrets of Dark Magic. I fusion summon a monster. The Dark.
Gotcha. I activate my monster's effect.
I activate my quick play spell. Dark Magic expanded.
Now's my time. I flip over my set card.
I activate my quick play spell. Soul Servant.
Gotcha. I activate my monster's effect. Come out and play. I special summon a monster. Gotcha. I activate my monster's effect.
I activate my quick play spell. Soul Servant. From my hand, I activate a spell.
The big boy can just be destroyed, basically.
I activate my quick play spell. Secrets of Dark Magic.
Why is he thinking? I used Blizzard, so this is not doing anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. I would have had one more spell, actually, if I didn't misclick on Rod.
With this, I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Add it to your hand. Yeah, we did. We did. We are dead. Dude, we're falling behind. We're losing a lot of duels, and not even against the Med. I mean, this was Med, actually. Jeez. Yeah, I guess so. But I'm not. But I'm not a great player. I don't know if I want to play more stables. But again, I don't feel like they're what I need. Never mind. Let's have the last one, guys. Then I want to head to lunch. Again, not blue eyes, guys. This is not blue eyes. Am I right? This is not blue eyes. So, not the hand reveal, but I'm gonna go with Kiko, guys. So, we have Magician Souls, right? I'm getting... yeah, Soul Servant. No, I'm getting this other thing, right? I need also the fusion, technically. Yes. Even though with the salvation, I could have just avoided the illusion magic at this point. There's yourself. I can't link summon, unfortunately. I don't have enough stuff. I don't have enough materials. I doing a lot. I mean, can't complain. I'm bouncing between 15k, 20k with Dark Magician. So, what else? Why don't you play Dragon Pile deck? I don't know, like, I never played it, I never had time to test it, so I don't feel confident with it. What about you, Dueling Unlocked? How was your day? How was your KC Cup? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's been rough. What are you playing with? I wish I had that in attack position, but still. Dragons? Wait, you say rough, but maybe you're telling me you likely have 30k or 40k. So roughly because you're aiming at a specific top or what? Melody Awakened Dragon. Wait, this is Blue Eyes then? Doesn't the Blue Eyes skill shows at the beginning? Honestly, I'm negating that. $25k right now. Oh, that's super good. I wish every deck just sucks. So it was Blue Eyes. Okay. I should have played Mind on air, I guess. Bingo Machine. Go! Hi, not so welcome. Dueling Unlock the classic version of Dragons or something spicy? Like the one that I faced 1,000 times right now? I guess he wants the Jet, maybe? Okay. Yeah, Dueling Unlocked, I feel you with the missing pay-to-win tax. Hi, number one Duma fan. I'm good. What about you, my man? And again, here there's me regretting I didn't put Dark Magicians in attack position. Oh, silly me. Majesty, that's fine. No Kiko. Okay. And now we're gonna do this nice thing. We're gonna put the Dark Magic Expanded on the top of the deck, so that if he tries to use that, I'm simply responding with the Dark Magic Expanded. From Endergrave. That's fine. He has Jet in hand. Yes. He can negate that from Grave and that stuff, but I guess we're just going for Magiciano Rod.
I activate Magician's Rod's effect.
I could get these as well. Force everything and then... I have the fusion in my hand. So I think I'm gonna do this instead of banishing. Probably I need to banish somehow. Yes, maybe I just need banishing. But first I need to pop though. Yeah, let me do this. Who cares?
I activate my spell slot. Dark magic attack.
I activate my trap. Majesty of
I activate my quick play spell. Dark magic expanded.
I activate Blue Eye Spirit Dragon's effect.
Okay.
Go!
Nothing happens, guys. He pops nothing.
Azure Eyes Silver Dragon activates its effect.
I activate my quick play spell. Soul Servant. Time to battle. Go, Dark Magician. Dark magic attack.
Dude, I'm stupid. I forgot I do not have another fusion.
I activate my replay spell. Ultimate Fusion.
I'm dead. Because of time, I'm dead.
Fusion Summon. Equip. Battle. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Attack. Tyrant. I activate Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon's effect. I set a card. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Attack. Lightning.
I cannot afford
Game over.
I activate my continuous trap. Eternal Soul. I activate Magician's Rod's effect.
Game over. Blue Eyes.
I activate Eternal Soul's effect. My ever. Magician's Salvation's effect activates. The great
Still alive, I guess.
Blue Eyes. Lay waste to your enemy. White Lightning. Don't blink.
But he has Majesty there, that's my problem.
Master Icon.
still active in my cards.
I end
draw.
my turn.
Here I go.
I need to be quick.
Activate Magician's Rod's effect.
I need my expanded.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. I unite these in the ultimate. Behold! From my hand, I activate a spell. From my hand, I activate a ritual spell. I ritual summon a monster.
I know, Eamon. I'm doing my best.
Magician's Salvation's effect activates. Magician of Chaos's effect activates. The great time to battle.
I activate my trap. Majesty of the White Dragons.
I activate my quick play spell. Dark magic expanded.
Oh! There was one way to make me lose by time limit. He had to pop the fusion because the fusion was the only one he could pop. If he popped that, he could have triggered Jet. And at that point, I would have still won, probably. Actually, no, because with Jet, he can bounce the Eternal Soul. And he probably won if he did that. Thank you so much, Leclerc. Yes. Okay, guys, I guess at least we ended on a win. At least. So, yeah, definitely won't complain about that. Guys, we are at the end of this for this morning. But again, as for the whole Casey Cup second stage, we'll be back in 3 hours. So 2 or 3 hours from now, live streaming again. Thank you so much for staying with me, guys. Wish you the best lunch, morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time is in your country. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, for the Casey Cup, see you in 2 or 3 hours. Bye, guys.